I am absolutely amazed that there was one rap wave that came so close to starting, but was stopped as quickly as a few gunshots. It still has shown a ridiculous amount of potential here and there since it was interrupted, but only consistently as one person found success, and it's in like a niche version of what the bigger picture could be. If you remember, one of the cleanest ways for an artist to explode in popularity is to create a style that kind of takes over rap. The Migos took over when they started abusing triplets on their song Versace. If you don't remember it, here it is right now.
She asked me why my drawers silk. I told that bitch Versace. What else? Cheetah print on my sleeve. What else? But I ain't never been in the jungle. Nah. Try to take my sack, better run with it, nigga, don't fumble.
This song got over 24 million plays and got them way more attention than they had prior. Drake jumped on a remix, and everyone started using triplets since then. Obviously, it would be very beneficial for rappers to jump onto any sound that they think could become as widely popular as triplets did. This means that many artists will jump onto the same styles as one-off songs that pop off, or they'll jump onto remixes to see what their fan base thinks of them on the popular style that popped off. It makes sense. See if you can do what the other people did and repeat their success. However, I have noticed that there's one particular sound that was nearly monopolized in rap by one legendary artist who made a career on it, and it has still barely been touched by other rappers. And the crazy part is, when other rappers do use it, it still does numbers. It still works. I present to you the missing rap wave. To start, I can tell you exactly who would be at the front of this movement, and it's not even rappers. Listen to this song and let me know if it sounds familiar.
I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason to go.
That was Deep End by Fushi. This song had over 148 million streams, and I did the research about 2 months ago, so probably more now. The freestyle of it by Sleepy Hollow has over 153 million.
Great Sean on the beat, by the way.
My body different. Shorty said she tryna kick it. I'm in the mouth, son, like a dentist. Cooking up, I'm in the kitchen. Big bro wildin', tryna catch a victim. I took a L, but now I'm back game winning. Look, and I'm doing well.
Now, when he released this, he was not a nobody by any means, but this song made Sleepy much more of a somebody. It kind of popped him off and is still by far his most successful song. Now, everybody seems to know who he is, and he has a way larger fan base than he did before that. I'm going to show you a list of all the songs that have been made in a similar style to what I'm talking about, and I'm going to explain what the style is and how it has gone nearly unexplored. Check out the receipts I have here for all of these songs doing incredible numbers, especially for the size of an artist releasing them. What do these songs have in common? Let me know if you can hear it. First, we have Jocelyn Flores by X, 1.4 billion plays. Run by Juice WRLD, 50 million plays. That was before he was big, it's not even on Spotify. Climax by Young Thug, 44 million plays. Carry On by X, 340 million. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, over 60 million. Deep End Freestyle, over 153 million. Leslie by Joey Trap, 6 million. Angel, an unreleased X song, who knows what type of numbers that could do. I'll Come Back to You by Pofu, 27 million plays. The Remedy of a Broken Heart by XXXTentacion, again, 575 million plays. Deathbed by Pofu, he made a career off of this song, 935 million plays. Everyone Dies in Their Nightmares, X, 830 million plays. Now I'm going to show you guys the same chart without X. These are still fantastic numbers, but they're definitely not the same. Pofu's still there. Pofu is the only other artist I think you can even make an argument for as using this style. Now let me remove Pofu from the conversation. All different artists, and these are the only songs I could think of that even used a similar style. Lemon Pepper Freestyle is kind of a stretch. If you look, these guys, as I was saying earlier, they monopolized this. I'm talking about X and Pofu here if it isn't obvious. And the whole style that I'm talking about that is being completely monopolized by just these two is the singing or rapping with the melodic singing as part of the production, basically as part of the beat. The thing, they even use it as a hook in some of their songs. It takes less work off of their hands. I just don't understand. If you have someone like Sleepy Hollow, who wasn't mainstream, and he goes and he uses this style one time and he gets exploded into the mainstream, getting more attention than the likes of Drake or J. Cole or anybody else at that time, it clearly has a chance to launch some people's careers. And then the same exact thing happened with Pofu. It literally created a career for him. His song did massive numbers and is almost gonna hit 1 billion streams soon. How are people not picking up this style and using it? It's completely unfathomable to me. So why aren't these other artists using it? Why can't I think of any other song where people used it? Because the Juice WRLD one, a lot of people don't even think it's good. So I was able to come up with some songs that weren't good with this. I think this is something that needs to be explored. How is it that one of the most influential rappers in recent memory has been the only one to do this? Why did no one else hop on this trend for more than a song or two? I do not know. It doesn't make sense to me. I can only come up with one theory, and that is artists like Fushi know that she's part of the reason Sleepy Hollow song went absolutely off. She had a song that could certainly stand on its own, and it did, but he built something on top of it so it could fit an entire another audience, and it still did numbers. What I'm saying is that I think the type of sound that X worked on so relentlessly is widely untouched in the rap genre, despite there being plenty of lo-fi artists who would be willing to work with rappers on these tracks. I don't feel as though the production for this type of style would be difficult to repeat. Shiloh Dynasty alone provided rappers and other producers with plenty of snippets that they could flip and repeat whenever they chose to. And if they chose someone else, I don't think it would be that difficult to find another artist capable of making similar snippets at a higher quality. Maybe if you were a smaller artist, this would be something to consider. Even though X did not end up transforming mainstream rap into using this type of sampled background, it did bring him to the top. And there's plenty of untouched ground over beats like this. Who is to say that anyone couldn't be the next Pofu or X, and just use a unique style over one of these beats and absolutely take off? The way I see it, this is a potential gold mine for anyone. The only question is, if someone is going to take advantage, who will it be? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the topic. I'm actually genuinely interested, and have a good one.